I need another online game to play.
Oh, yo, Ronny, by the way, add me on PS4.
I thought I already did. I already have you.
1 second. We'll talk about this in a second.
Oh, that's the wrong. What is going on? Oh no, I did a thing, Leo.
Yoko?
I looped it. There
You
we go.
looped it?
I looped it.
You don't
Oh
loop-
god. What's up, guys? Pardon the repetitive yeah. That was a thing.
It's funny as fuck.
Welcome to the second episode of the No PR podcast. With me tonight I have Ronny
What's up?
and Leo.
Plus Ultra.
And as always, I'm your host, Justin. No Nick. So, as the title suggests of the podcast, we are now taking applications. So just send them to No Pants Required, and we will get back to you.
Yup.
Yeah, how have you guys been? How's life?
You know. Hectic.
Leo, you're back home. How's stuff at home?
Stuff at home is normal.
Yeah.
I walked into my dog just like, hey, it's been a while. What up? Walked away.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I definitely thought you were gonna say you walked into your dog like humping a couch or something.
Oh no. He's very docile.
That would have been hilarious.
I mean, docile doesn't change the fact that a dog likes to hump things.
I've never seen him do anything like that, so
You haven't?
lucky me. No.
Interesting.
Do you think I'm gonna?
Probably.
Okay. Oh, that
Don't you
sounds
think?
disgusting. No.
Or he does it on his own time.
He probably does do it on his own time when I'm like not watching him. Like it's been like close to like 10 years. Like he's 10 years old, I think.
Yeah, I think
Never seen him do anything like that.
Good for him.
His glory days are over, I think.
His prime is past. He is past his youth.
That is actually pretty old for a dog, isn't it?
Yeah, he's old. And he's a big dog too. So
This is the non-yippy
So,
one,
so,
right?
so
yeah,
technically,
this is the 9-yip.
you say he's 10, so he's technically 70?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sheesh.
Guys, don't remind me. I love this dog to death. Like I am.
Don't
so
love him to death.
I mean, I'm not going to, but like I love it super.
That
hard.
could actually kill him.
I love it super hard. If he gets too much love from me, like I pet him too hard onto the back, and it's just like, oh,
Yeah, pretty much.
oh. Hope that never happens.
Oh, wow, you playing this game?
Yeah, super hot, bro. Super hot.
Nah,
Super
Nah,
hot.
No, I've seen it. I've seen a few other YouTubers play it.
Justin's actually not bad at it from what it looks like.
Yeah. This is very.
Oh, okay. I'm Justin. Look at my big.
So we were talking about it a little bit before stream.
Wait, but we didn't ask Ronny how his day was.
Ronny, how was your day? How did your track meet go?
I wasn't at track meet. I went home for a funeral for
Oh,
Saturday.
well,
Damn,
shit.
Justin, that's an overstep. That was.
Oh, it's different. That was Friday though.
How did the funeral go?
That was cool. It just felt weird.
It was cool.
like it's like
It's pretty chill.
Don't
went
think
to-
I've heard of a funeral disguised as school.
These guys.
Let's say he went.
It's like
Let's say he went out in a good way. Let's go with that. That's what
you
I'm
you
that's
show up
cool.
and you're like, hey, birthday party. Wait, why? Oh, funeral in disguise. God.
That was. I don't
That's
think
messed
anyone
up.
would do that. That would be
I'm
really
sorry.
messed up. But
All right, now can I go to what I was gonna ask you, Leo?
Yeah, thank you. You
So-
were very polite. Thank you.
We were talking about this a little bit before the stream, but we stopped because we wanted to talk about it on stream. But video game delays.
Oh yeah, those suck.
What is the deal with that?
I'm kind of like of two camps on it. You know what I mean? Like there are some that I like. Okay, you
Mine
need
camp?
the time, take the time. No, not that kind of camp. But like if they need the time, take the time. Give me a finished product. Don't give me a rushed product. You know. But then there are times when like they show you what they got from the delay, and you're just like, what did you really accomplish? So I don't know.
Everything.
I'm of two camps. What do you think, Ronnie?
I think it usually depends because we've seen what happens to games when they rush them Yeah, like when they rush them. Like what was that? That one Sonic game that got super rushed all the time. And they had all the glitches. 06.
So,
super ironic that Sonic got rushed.
No, you're thinking of the Sonic game for the Xbox.
Yeah, they call it Sonic 06 because that was the year it came out. I was like, but it's funny.
May Sonic rest in peace. That was actually a pretty fun game though.
I actually had fun with it. I didn't really care. Like all the glitches and stuff, I just made more entertainment out of it.
I never encountered a glitch.
Oh really?
Well,
I say that I broke that game like nobody's business.
Yeah, so I was like,
that game was my bitch.
Wow. Okay. But I think the one reason I played it a lot because of the 2-player thing that it had. You just that was the fun part.
That was dope.
And you completely mess with the other dude like all the time. Like you just completely like mess them up every time or leave them in the dust.
Yeah.
And mess up like all the traps and they're screwed. It was like just chill. And then you got Uncharted 4, which is probably a good like even though that thing's been delayed.
I'm super happy they delayed it though. If Naughty Dog needs a delay, give them a delay. They need to polish that.
And it looks like it is completely worth it because just from gameplay videos and all this stuff and how it looks.
It looks phenomenal, and all the like reviews and just all the opinions people have of it. It looks and sounds like it will be.
It looks like a movie.
The best PS4 game.
Look, you're playing a movie.
I think it's going to take or overtake. Now Ratchet and Clank, but before, and that's really recent, but before Ratchet and Clank, the best PS4 exclusive I feel like was what was the side-scrolling like ship shooter that came out the first like week or the first day? It was a day one.
You talk about for
PS4.
Row your boat.
PS4.
What is it? Rasengan.
Naruto movie.
I know.
I was like, what?
Rasengan.
Rasengan. I love that game. Best game ever.
I was like, what? I was like, what game is called that? I was like, isn't that?
It actually is close. Don't hate. It's Resogun.
Oh, it's like super close.
Oh fucking shit! It's close. Oh.
It is close. Resogun, Rasengan. There's an N that's different. Whatever. But did you play that, Ronnie?
No, I didn't. It came out this year?
No, it came out. It was a PS4 exclusive. Sorry, launch day exclusive.
You talk about all the PS4 exclusives games.
Like all the exclusive, like the only games, the games that you can only play on PS4. I think out of all of those, Resogun. Resogun, which was like a day one, just side scroller $20 indie game, was phenomenal. And I feel like Ratchet and Clank took it, and then Uncharted 4 will take it.
Well, yeah, because the Ratchet and Clank game, even though it's kind of a full game, but think about it, they didn't give it full price anyway. They made it $40. Yeah. So they made it as long as it's worth, because they didn't make the super long one.
It's not. Yeah, it's not a new game.
No, it's not. That's why I think that they did the right thing when they brought PS3 games to PS4 or even PS2. This is a PS2 game to PS4. It doesn't have like I mean
they went through. They've been here since PS2, PS3. It's wow, okay. And then now the way how they did this game, they can make their own new stuff that doesn't deal with the old games. It's just like it's like a soft reboot in a way.
Okay,
but it puts some new elements in it.
It's and like different continuity.
It has the main story of the first one, but a lot of the elements from all the older games are in this one. So now it's like basically all the cool things they wanted to do
I've ever seen for any game.
They made a lot of sexual innuendos for those games.
Personal.
But like they actually had like the ones for the PS3 and on were gonna have names, but kids are smarter now, and parents can catch on to what they're going on to. I think Into the Nexus, the one
I don't know if smarter is the correct word.
Definitely not smarter, just like able to realize things better.
That too.
More exposed is what I would say.
That's a good one.
That is very true. But then,
quite literally more exposed.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Boobs out.
Okay, but like it was called Into the Nexus, but they're gonna call it Into the Nether Regions. So like, but they changed it because kids play the games too, so they changed the name of it. But that's what they used to. Because I think back then it used to be rated teen. Back then, I think it's E10 and up now. But usually they put a lot of the same jokes in there. It's just that the rating has changed because
there's still a T. There's still a T.
I think so. No, it's tweets. No, I'm talking about the Ratchet Clank games aren't really.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I'm talking about because I guess since other games made teen even more,
raunchy.
Yeah, so it was actually considered. But back then it was considered teen. Back then, I think back then it used to be rated teen. Back then, I think it's E10 and up now. But usually they put a lot of the same jokes in there. It's just that the rating has changed because
there's still a T. There's still a T.
I think so. No, it's tweets. No, I'm talking about the Ratchet Clank games aren't really.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I'm talking about because I guess since other games made teen even more,
raunchy.
Yeah, so it was actually considered. But back then it was considered teen. Back then.
Yeah.
But it's the same humor. So I was like,
Makes sense. It make a sense. No, but like back to delays though. Not to like dehinder ourselves and talk about Ratchet and Clank, which is by far a great game, and I still have to download, but I don't know if I'll have time because of Dark Souls 3. Delays like the one for Uncharted are fine. When like the studio, you trust the studio, so it needs that extra time. You give them the extra time. And it also worked out perfectly because like I'll actually have a PS4 by the time it launches. But like
you have a PS4 right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and it launches on the 11th.
Oh, you're saying you're saying when it was originally gonna launch, you didn't have a PS4. Is that what you mean?
10th, I think. Yeah, when it the original date that it was gonna launch, I didn't have my PS4 in my vicinity to play it day one.
Oh, okay.
So now I do. But like with games like Mighty Number 9, where they delayed it like for I think almost a year, and then they released it. But
and there was like nothing like.
Worked. No, it was all there, but it's not. They gave it a release date. I think it's not out yet, but they gave it a release date, and so they promised that it would also be on Vita, which I would actually play it on. I wouldn't get it for PS4. I'd get it on Vita because like it's a really quick game to play, so like it's great for plane rides and stuff. And I'm like the only Vita owner, but like they promised it to be on Vita, and they said Vita will be on a later date. So what did they really delay the game for if only the core one and not the other ones are going to come out?
So
I just don't like it.
So wait, they delayed both, and then the main console one comes out first. And
they delayed all of the platforms that it was going to come on, but only the main consoles that people actually care about, and not the more satellite ones. Like Plus, by the way. So like, can you have your old characters that are like fully leveled up?
So like I don't have that game, so I was like I haven't played it.
I'm hoping. Oh, okay. No, but like for XCOM, like it's I'm trying to get all the trophies I can, so I went on a more difficult difficulty. But yeah, whatever. I don't know. Justin, how do you feel about delays?
I don't like delays. Delays make my job harder.
Yeah. As a streamer or as...
Yes, both.
Yes, both.
Because like, you're waiting to play this game, but you're getting tired of playing the game that you're stuck on doing.
Which is basically why we're addicted to, or we used to be addicted to Destiny. Because
I mean, I still play Destiny. Don't...
Oh, yeah. No, I'm not saying like I'm saying we're not addicted to it like we used to. Like every day was a Destiny stream. Now it's like...
I mean, it's also like at that point, there wasn't anything out.
That's what I'm saying. Like it fed our addiction. Grab the handgun, Justin.
But I don't know. I agree with you on if it's a necessary delay, like if they're actually using that delay for like good solid work,
Take the delay.
Take the delay. Because from a business standpoint, that's going to be best for their company, best for their sales. And I mean, that's just
grab the handgun, Justin.
But I don't know. I agree with you on if it's a necessary delay, like if they're actually using that delay for like good solid work.
Take the delay.
Take the delay. Because from a business standpoint, that's going to be best for their company, best for their sales. And I mean, that's just, it's going to be better for the people that are playing the game.
Yeah. They'll be able to enjoy it more and better.
Yeah. I agree. I don't know. I just think that like delays, while they do suck, they're all right. I mean, really, what's another like couple weeks of waiting?
I think it depends on.
But there's also a difference between like a couple weeks and a game that gets delayed 2 years.
True. Last Guardian.
That got delayed for 2 years.
That's been delayed for so long. I think it was announced at, I want to even go as far to say 2006 E3.
I believe it was.
Was it actually 2000? Awesome. 2006.
I believe I could 100%.
No, I mean I'll keep talking like it was, but it we don't know our facts 100% accurately. There is like a shred of doubt.
I'm always right.
I know you are. So
even
with,
if I'm wrong, I make it right.
You'll argue until you are seen right. But Ronnie, with The Last Guardian, it was announced and people were super hyped for it, and then it kind of just like never came up. And they were like, what's going on? Yeah, no, it didn't. It's not even that it went under the radar. It got delayed and then it went under the radar. And then like last year's E3, they were like, by the way, it's still happening, guys.
So wait,
or it's still a thing.
From 2006?
10 years
now.
10 years.
And wait, what system was this supposed to come out on? Because
clearly 3.
Well,
Chris has been waiting for The Last Guardian, guys. And when Chris waits, he deserves it immediately.
Chris waits, get shot.
Yo, talk shit, get shot. It's my philosophy.
Dang, that's a long time. Because Uncharted, that's only been like a year and a half.
But Uncharted's delay, well, they announced it a year and a half ago, but the delay was only like a month, maybe 2.
Yeah, there's a difference between a delay
in the announcement.
Between an announcement, because that means that, you know, they're...
I forgot they did just announce. They had announced it.
A delay is a pushback of a release date. An announcement is an announcement that the game is in production.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, they'll announce it with a trailer, and then they'll delay it with, like, a statement. Which, thanks. I don't know.
I guess it just seems longer, because I guess technically it was supposed to come out, like around Christmas time. So, like, technically that was last year, but it really wasn't that long ago, if you think about it, because it's only, May right now? It's the second week of May now?
Yeah, 5 months ago.
So it's not as bad as it actually seems.
No.
It's just like, it just seems like, because, like, it's a new year, so you forget that, you know, a new year started not that long ago. We're not even halfway through yet.
Yeah.
We're almost, but...
And people might also forget to look at like the month, so they're like, "Yo, you guys announced that in 2015 and it's 2017 and not out yet? Blasphemy!"
How did I survive it?
I don't know. I'm watching. Like, it's pretty cool. Do you beat it in the end? Oh, dude, he shot your gun.
Wow.
You did it. Looks like you did it. Jeez. How much was this game? 20? I'm not gonna buy it. I'm just wondering. Was it 20? It was $20, right? $24.99. What an indie.
Oh, well paid.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it. See, that's a bang for your buck. I mean, if you're having this much fun with it,
I don't look like I'm having fun, but my inner child is like,
I'm freezing time and making it go faster. Yo, so like, give me the rundown on what this game is. I get the premise and the gameplay. I don't get the story. Like, who are you?
There is no story.
It's just like an arcade. It's like a random arcade game. And
It's
levels just get harder.
like
and
literally,
harder.
it says it in like the first, like right after the first level. It's like there is no story. You're just killing red people.
Oh.
So
okay.
So it's like basically every time the levels get harder and harder, there's more.
Well, so it's like, okay, that's a lie. There's a little bit of a story behind it.
Yeah.
Sorry. You're like playing a hack of like a VR company, and it's like you are killing these red guys, but they're actually like
the virus.
People.
Oh, jeez. So
like
a lot of like game designers just have guns laying around.
It's like, but it's like a government corporation. I'm not 100%. It's very confusing.
Yeah, you shoot people.
Yeah, I'm good with no story. If this game doesn't want to have a story, that's fine.
It's very fun though. I'm a huge fan of Katana mode, which is
you
really
run around with a katana.
A mode where you can only kill people with extremely hard on some of these levels. Oh wow, that hit me in the fourth.
Especially if they have guns.
Yeah. So weird question. Very. It's gonna be very weird.
Of course it is.
When you shower,
yes.
Do you clean? Like what's the first thing you clean and what's the last thing you clean?
Face conditioner.
First thing you clean is your face.
Yep. I go face wash, body
without
wash.
conditioner. Including conditioner.
What do you mean?
Like excluding something that you leave in.
Like hair.
Wash the rest of your body.
Oh, I don't even do that. I have a routine. I have a strict routine. It's let me think. It's face wash, body wash, shampoo, conditioner, and I just get out.
See, Ronny, what do you do? What do you do?
If I am washing my hair, I do like whatever. Wash my hair, do condition. I do that first, and then just basically come.
You go top to bottom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like
it makes sense.
I'm just weird. Okay. It's like you're getting layers of dirt down. If you like, I know somebody.
Like the water is going down.
Anyway. I know somebody who goes bottom to top.
It's just a different way of looking at it.
But like you're not cleaning anything because all of the dirt that you're washing from the top is just going down.
That makes sense.
Makes sense.
I never thought about this.
The cleanest way to wash your body is from top to bottom.
Yeah, that'd be the cleanest way. Yeah. Technically, he is still clean, but we're like he'd be even more clean if it's all coming down one way.
He's like Kaioken clean. You guys are like Super Saiyan clean.
Which Kaioken?
Times 10, because that's pretty close.
Oh, I'm guessing if he's been in the shower. Like the new Kaioken or the.
Oh no, not the additive Kaioken, the old Kaioken that was like.
No, the additive is like EDC, like scrub bath, right? Or scrub shower.
Scrub shower.
Where they like exfoliate like your entire body.
Wow.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes. No, I don't.
You know in the movie, oh good God, where they like they come in contact with something, and so they like throw them in the shower, and you see like hazmat suits like scrubbing them with like 10-foot poles.
Okay, like James Bond's Dr. No.
Yes.
No.
I know what that is. I know exactly what you are talking about, my friend. That makes sense. I don't think I've ever had to have somebody else shower me. Except, when you're a kid and you're like in the bath.
I was gonna say that is 100% false.
Could you imagine that? Like you're like a kid just like out of the womb,
like out of the womb, and you're like fucking
doing your own stuff, yeah,
showering and shit.
That'd be pretty cool. I'd like to be that kid. The most independent kid ever.
Got like a demon baby. Throw holy water on it and like slam it on the ground. No baby should be eating it. So.
Dude, that guy just took a katana to the face. This is messed up. I don't like it.
I'm, I like, obviously.
Of course.
That's an understatement.
One of my all-time favorite games, Banjo-Kazooie.
Never
played Banjo-Kazooie.
It's a platformer. It's like Ratchet and Clank, Jack and Dexter.
Yeah, it's like Ratchet and Clank.
I was a Crash Bandicoot kid.
That was before then, so.
But very close to Crash.
Yeah. It was like right in, yeah, it was Crash, Spyro, and then he was like right. I think he came up before.
I played Spyro. Spyro was good.
He came up before Ratchet and Clank and Jack and Dexter, because they came out on PS2 and stuff. So. He did. How many games did Banjo and Kazooie have? They had 3, or they
Banjo-Kazooie 1, Banjo-Kazooie 2, and then there's the remake of it where it's like a different people. Might have been 3rd. I don't know. I know there have been 2
or
3. Different company made it. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, but it was like it was something. It was another animal name. I know of them. I've just never played.
Yeah.
Where were you going with that, Justin?
I just like, is there a game that you like that for me? Like, there are a lot of games that I would relate to like my childhood.
That's a
but like that's the game that would frustrate the absolute shit out of me. Like, that's what got me into like completing games. Is that game, like trying to get all the puzzle pieces and all that stuff.
They did have a lot of
Banjo and Kazooie.
Those games back then didn't have a lot of collectibles. Because Ratchet and Clank is the same way. You gotta be looking all over the dang place looking for stuff.
Yeah.
And you'll play through the game so many times because you get to like play challenge mode and you keep all your stuff. But just the stuff that you found, it's not there. But the stuff you didn't find, you still gotta look for it, and it's hard as hell.
And some of them are very well hidden.
Yeah, like they're well hidden, and then when you do find them, you gotta find like this really tricky way of getting actually to it.
Yeah.
I was like, really? Even the most
thank God
obvious
for
things.
Kazooie.
No.
But were there any games like that for you? I guess maybe Leo, that might have been it for you, Ronnie. That like got you into.
Oh yeah, Ratchet and Clank got me into a lot of the like doing games like that. I'm doing it right now with the newest one too. It's just something that I've always had in my childhood. Even when I played Spyro, I didn't play Crash that much. I played Crash a few times.
Spyro is a fun game.
Yeah, mm-hmm. I guess clearly I've been with the same company for a while because Spyro made Ratchet and Clank after, so it made sense. I was like, oh okay.
Yeah.
I never played Jack and Dexter though, even though like I was like, they came out. Like, they were coming out basically the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, but I was like, I just never played it. I guess I played Ratchet Clank first, and I just got hooked on it. So. But I've seen plenty. I've basically seen the whole game anyway, because I just looked up on YouTube and just watched them, all 3. And then I was like, they made one, but it was by different companies. Different company made it. But I heard that was garbage. But, The Lost Frontier or something like that. I don't know what that was. But.
So what's your stance on companies making movies based on games?
It depends on what it is.
Because if I remember correctly, put out a Ratchet and Clank.
No, they did. It came out the game came out first, and then the game.
It
came out last week.
Yeah,
last weekend.
Horrible reviews.
Yeah,
I heard like this, and I heard actually it wasn't that bad. It's just that not many people know about it. Like I heard like the movie's fine, like for what it is. But I think only the people who played the games would get a feel and actually connect with it because they played all the games. I didn't want to go see it because I was I'm saving my money for Civil War. And then I was like, and then I was like, I play the game more than I probably watch the movie anyway. So, and I heard the game and the story are kind of the same. So that the game has, except the game adds a little bit more because it's a video game. They have
it's the game, yeah.
But the thing for it, the game that they said, it was like, it's a game based off a movie. That's a game. I was like, it does work, but I was like, I think the video game did way more better than the movie actually did. So.
Well, I mean, it's better than licensing a game for the movie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I like this process better than like the Thor game. Do you guys remember that? That was horrible. X-Men Origins Wolverine, that had a game.
Actually, that was actually better than the movie. But I played that. That was like, because no one liked that movie, but the people liked the game.
Yeah, the game was really good. I actually remember playing.
Especially the
Amazing
one on
Spider-Man.
I like those. And Spider-Man 2.
The game? You like the games? You like the reskinning of Batman Arkham any game?
It was cool, but I was like, Spider-Man 2, the Sam Raimi one. That one was so much fun. I was like, I just had so many childhood memories with that game.
Yeah.
I enjoyed a lot of Spider-Man, the Spider-Man game on the.
Oh, the original? Dude, that game was awesome.
Wait, which one was that?
It was literally called Spider-Man, and it was after the TV show. So when you opened it, it would have radioactive spider blood, and it had that awesome theme.
I think didn't they have something like that on the PS1? I guess it was probably like similar to that. I was like, it was based on the show. At the same time. I used to play. They made two of them, and then I played the first one. I played both of them. They're so much fun. I've even played them like recent times. I was like, this is old as hell, but this is fun. And I was like, even some stuff was even harder. I was like, wow, I'm playing something on PS1, and this is actually kind of difficult. If I wasn't old, I was like, I can see why this is harder when I was younger. Now that I'm older, it's easier, but I'm like, oh shoot, I was like, I can see why. I almost had difficulty on some stuff. I'm like, oh shoot, forgot about that.
I did not have that muscle memory as a kid. I could not do that stuff.
That's why the first Ratchet Clank was so hard when I played it. My mom was playing it too, so because she's the one that actually bought it, but she was playing it and I would play it too. So.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, my parents don't play games. They tried to. That's what got me into it, but then they were like, nah.
Yeah, you don't have to. My mom.
The last game I played with my parents was Madden with.
Which one? Oh, 2003.
My dad doesn't play. Long fucking time ago.
The last game, my mom played with, that was Ratchet Clank 3. So it was far away, but not that bad. So the first game came out in like 2002 or something like that. So,
the first Madden game?
No, the first Ratchet Clank game came out like 2000.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I don't know when the third one came out. Actually, that's back then when games came out yearly.
Yeah.
I think the next game come out like the next year.
Yep. That happened.
So, thinking back to all of the played on, which one had the best?
PS4.
I do like the PS4 controller, but it's kept the same build. Actually, they made it longer. That's what actually like helped me out, because my fingers are long as hell. So I'm like, they made it wider. I was like, oh, cool. I don't need it thicker or anything like that.
Yeah.
I was like, the PS3 and PS2 are basically exactly the same controller, and PS1. They're all the same.
Well, the PS1 to PS2, the PS1 to PS3 was the same controller. Bless you.
PS1 and PS2 was the same too.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They just had cords, and then PS3 was the first wireless.
Cords. I remember those days.
PS4, PS4. So like looking at the controller, it made it longer here, wider
here. Yeah.
Then there's the touchpad.
Oh yeah.
That's it. But it and the triggers.
They made the triggers. Like
they made the triggers. Better. This is what I think makes the PS4 better. Actually, the triggers kind of grab your fingers. They don't just sit there like they did on PS3. They weren't kind of just there.
Like you have to actually you have to bring the finger up and then tap it.
Yeah, do you remember the PS3 ones where it was like a bump? It wasn't like a trigger.
No, it wasn't a trigger.
Yeah, it was like the little bumps.
It was so bad that for shooting games they made use R1 and R2 or R1 and L1 to shoot. So that's what I don't know. That's what made it the PS3 is bad. But then I agree with people that like the Xbox is a phenomenal controller. But really it doesn't equate to me because the only thing the Xbox has that's better in my eyes are the sticks because it has the rigidity areas that really make it easier to grip the sticks, and then the rumble in the triggers. The triggers themselves suck, but the rumble in the triggers, ooh, glorious. PS4 has my favorite controller. GameCube is close second.
Oh, GameCube. No, you want the worst controller out of the main consoles. Was the
EU.
That big ass thing for no reason.
Basically anything.
The regular Xbox, the big thick.
I loved those.
The huge one that had a huge X in the middle.
Well, first of all, maybe you probably just had grown ass hands.
I did have grown ass hands.
See, my hands grew up with your hands probably were already you just walk.
They were just monkey hands. Like the second I came out of the womb, they're just like, Whoa!
Yeah. See,
I don't know why I did that.
My hands grew over time. Yours just came out just hulking hands just coming out.
Already the size of your head.
Like dad, and he's like you can grab his whole face.
Dad. Oh my gosh. Shaking hands.
Yeah, you shake hands with him. But I was like, it was just like it being big wasn't wrong. It's just where it was. Like it made certain this whole part right here. It came all the way down. Yeah. So you're holding it in it's almost a circle. Almost.
It was not ergonomically good at all.
But then they did make smaller ones too. So it wasn't as bad. But
thank God for Mad Cats.
But I think Xbox has it.
Yeah. I could see a mixture of them being
I particularly enjoy the
because they made those controls for that purpose though.
Well, I like the paddles. I like trigger stops. But more importantly, it's actually I don't use indented.
What do you mean indented?
I use what you like Xbox controllers for. Like the ridged.
No, what I like the Xbox controller for is the almost like the spikes that come out of the controller. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I like. That keeps my finger on.
Like the grip
of the stick, I guess. Sure. Okay, no. Okay, look at. Okay, so look at the PS4's controller. On right here, it has the it has that it has that bumpy area. That is the only reason I like the Xbox controller. The buttons are stupid.
What are you talking about? The buttons are stupid.
A, B, X, Y. Just do stupid.
That's what gaming has had since
square, triangle.
They had 4 buttons on a game. PS4 is stupid for going with square, triangle, circle, and X.
Yeah. Could you really blame them though?
Yeah. No. Yes, I can. Why would you do that? Why would you change your buttons?
To be competitive with another brand?
And look, you know what?
Yes, and I have to make your entire user base, which they're thinking, so that whenever they go over to a friend's house, they're like, which button is it? Oh, it's X. Okay. Oh, wait, no. I hit the wrong
X
fucking
really
button.
Throws me off. Oh, my gosh.
That's
so funny.
That never confused me, ever. Because, it's the same. The buttons are in the same place. If you're playing the same game that you have on PS4 and over there, it's the same thing. It's just that.
But if you're not.
So this happened last night, actually.
But the only button that's confusing is just X.
It's the X. But
that's it.
But that is super. Do you have an Xbox?
I don't, but I've played playing. Well, I used to go to my friend's house and play those.
It's totally fine. It's totally fine. I'm just asking because, like, since I own both and I'm very used to both, I can switch through it easy. But when, like, last night I was streaming Dark Souls, and Justin said, "Do something," or you drink potions with X, and I was just mashing X. I'm like, I need health. Oh, he meant square, and it didn't really occur to me until it was too late because the differentiation that they made.
I literally typed in chat whatever the fucking X PS4.
Yeah, and it's X on PS4, but it's actually square.
Yeah, that just never really bothered me. Like I just know like, oh, what button is it? And I'm like, X. Maybe because I played. My friend had the Xbox 360 and I had the PS3, so we go over here. Or I'll bring mine over. He bring his over. We just play whatever, and then I guess I got used to it so quickly. I knew the difference when I had the different controller in my hand or whatever game I'm playing. Especially playing Halo, because Halo was only on that game, so on that system. So I'm like, oh, I know what buttons go to what. I'm not confused with anything.
I know what buttons go with what in Halo.
No, but like,
boy, do I.
But yeah, we know.
Do I?
We know you were good at Krillin. But it's funny. I just binge watched season 1 and 2 again.
Oh yeah, after we can talk about this in a second because they just released a new video.
Wait, did they redo one of the movies again?
Yeah.
Which one? Wait, which one was it? Was that Tree of Light?
World's Strongest.
Oh, they didn't do that one?
No.
I'm surprised they did that one already. I gotta watch it. Cause I was like, I thought that they did it already. I thought they were just reposting it because maybe it got taken down somewhere. Huh? All their stuff is funny. I don't know. I can't think of one bad moment in that show that wasn't funny.
Have you seen any of their Final Fantasy?
Oh, I saw the first two episodes. It was funny.
It's fucking hilarious. I love it.
I was like, I only saw a few episodes. Didn't they just start that?
Huh? No, it's been going on for a while. I think they're on episode 26.
No, I mean that's kind of recent with them because compared to the abridged and everything else. That's what I mean to Dragon Ball Z abridged. Because Dragon Ball Z abridged is on episode 1.
Oh, Chris, you might know better than I do. But you kind of have to know what's going on with Final Fantasy, what's going on in that
universe.
Yeah. But yeah, it's their stuff. They're very good.
They're really good
at
and
syncing, which is something that Leo and I had a discussion about the other night. The other night being last night.
Oh my god, editing videos is fun.
Yeah, about the importance of syncing stuff, and how if you just put the audio and the video in together.
The following is a fan-based parody.
You turn into. And just assume that, everything is synced. Just lose
lots of frames.
Yeah, you lose frames. I don't know. Did you know that you can lose?
Trust me, I know because it happened 10 billion times.
Yeah, to us. Leo, did you know before that you could lose audio frames?
No.
Awesome.
Yeah, it turns out people can do that. Okay, so this is actually I would like to talk about Overwatch because I really think that this game looks really cool.
Yeah, that's what I
really want it. And I already know who my main character would be, judging by how she plays and just her movement and the fact that it seems pretty fast with her. Who's the one on the cover?
I think it's the girl.
Yeah, that's who I'm gonna play as because she's got Tracer. Thank you, because she has dual guns, so she can fire fast.
I will tell you, her dual guns do not do a lot of damage.
That's fine with me. I don't mind poking. I just want to try her out because she looks like she has the best ability for me.
Try her out.
Phrasing. Boom.
Oh, God.
Wow.
But that game does look like my cousin. I seen some stuff about it. I was like, hey, have you seen? I was like,
I've seen some things, bro.
And then I watched the game. I was like, oh, this game. And I was
like, it really looks good.
It comes out this month, doesn't it?
May.
Yeah, this month.
It's May.
Oh shoot. So I'm like, that's gonna be dope. I was like, because my cousin was gonna tell me. I was like, and it's online too. I was like, oh shoot. I was like, yeah, I'm about to get that.
Bitch, come back.
Yeah,
I'm camping really badly right now, and I feel bad about it.
What system are you getting on? PS4 or Xbox?
Oh, he's gonna get on Xbox.
Probably Xbox.
Yeah, I mean, I'm only getting on PS4. That's all I have. But I'm playing it because my cousin's gonna get it too. So that's one main reason why I was gonna get Far Cry Primal because that game looks super fun. But they actually they took how the other Far Cry 4 has co-op, like you can play co-op with the story.
Yeah.
They were supposed to do that with Primal, but they ended up taking it. They took it out. I was like,
it probably took too much time. They didn't want to delay it.
Probably. Or they said they're focused on the main player. But I was like, but my cousin said he's playing it. And I was like, there are some missions that are so hard, that you would need your friend to help you out. And it's like,
yeah, you gotta be leveled.
You gotta be cutting it really close. I was like, but when I was playing, when he was playing, I was helping him out. I was looking at the screen, oh, I tell there's a dude in the corner. When he's paying attention to something else, you gotta help him.
You're a spotter.
Yeah, basically. I was like, your animal's dead. Go do this. And I was like, yeah. I was like a coach playing a basketball coach, just doing all that other stuff. And then he did beat the level that he was trying to that he's been stuck on forever. So
I don't know. I thought about picking up Primal, but then I was like, I'll just see how it looks and then pick it. It didn't look good.
It looks dope.
It's a very good game.
No, Far Cry.
I didn't think it looked good. My opinion.
When my cousin told me there's no co-op, I was like, oh. I was like, it killed my vibe. I was trying to play it with him. I was like, because he's the one that told me about it. I was like, oh, that it came out that time. I knew about it, but I was like, oh, it's already out. Or it's about to come out. I was like, oh, shoot.
I feel so bad.
No, dude, you're playing a really good sniper. I'm having fun watching you right now. Oh, shit, you just killed someone. No, but with games, so this, I can really appreciate Blizzard, because with Overwatch, it seems like this beta has not only stirred up people's interest for it even more, because it seems like it's a very good beta.
It's a phenomenal beta, and
which is what I'm saying.
I think there have been a lot of people that have been, I hear them complaining about,
gameplay.
No, about not being able to get into games.
Oh, I've heard about that too.
I haven't had to wait for a single game.
It's probably for people with groups.
No, not even.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a couple of my streaming friends got locked out of games.
Messed up.
They've been live and they've had to wait a long time to get in. And
does it matter what console they're on? If they're on PC, I could see it taking a bit. I don't know. I wanted. It's actually, this is another thing I was thinking about. I was thinking about getting this, or not this, but Dark Souls for my PC.
Ow. Okay. Deserve that. I deserve all of that.
But then I wouldn't be able to play it until I got my new PC. So that just debunked that. I don't know.
Was he just...
I don't know.
Sorry guys.
I don't know. I'm gonna keep saying it.
So for those of you on the audio podcast, in case you couldn't tell, I am currently playing the Overwatch beta.
And I just don't know.
And Leo doesn't know shit, which nothing new.
I know nothing. Jon Snow. Which there's a new episode on literally as we record this. Which I should be watching.
Oh, boy.
But I prioritize this over everything else. Love you guys. I really want to play Overwatch. I just don't have it. And I don't think I'm going to get it because like I don't have my Xbox with me. Ronnie, I left my Xbox at home.
Or in Arizona. You didn't leave it at home. You left it in Arizona like an idiot.
I left it in Arizona. I don't know if
you left it. You left it out here. How'd you leave it out here?
I didn't. Okay,
you want to know why? Like an accident. Because it's too heavy. It doesn't fit in my bag.
Yeah.
What? The Xbox is
what a
not
fucking duffel bag is for, Leo.
That's not the actual reason. The actual reason was because yes, traveling with it is hard, but also after like June rolls around, so I'll have a good month of playing games. But like after that, I'm only going to be playing during the weekend at most, maybe even one night a week. So like really is bringing a second console better?
Like, I mean, when that second console means that you can play with.
Yeah, but like, I already had a PS4 here. Not sure if there are any Trigun games.
There are not.
I don't think so.
Trigun games.
An Overwatch-esque Trigun game.
That'd be pretty. I would definitely.
I feel like any Overwatch-esque game.
This game looks so cool though.
It's so like colorful and vibrant, and you could tell it's Blizzard because it looks good. Like there doesn't seem to be many flaws with it. Excuse me while I sneeze.
Oh, I thought I was actually gonna.
I did.
No, I mean like in.
Oh no, I'm smart. I know you have to. I know you would have to edit that out, so I turned off my mic.
Oh yeah, mine stayed in because I can't really mute myself while playing the game.
That's fine. I know. I just don't want to make extra work for you, so I paused my mic.
So one thing that you wanted to talk about, and I want to talk about.
What?
Boku no Hero.
You know, I meant to put that in just mod chat so Ronnie knew where Plus Ultra came from, but I don't mind talking about it as an actual topic.
Let's.
Ronnie, before we start, Justin, do you plan on watching it?
Yeah, I plan on watching it. Now that I'm just like, it's just track now. I don't have to worry about school and track. And then season probably over in a few weeks. So then I'm not taking no summer class.
No. It's on its 4th episode, so there's at least 8 more weeks in the season.
8 more weeks? Okay. So wait, is it wait, what season is it?
Actually, it's on its 5th episode.
First season.
First season. Oh, okay. So it's not. Okay, so it's not like that much to catch up.
No.
Okay,
you can do it. You can do it in a day.
You could literally do it like.
You can do it in a couple hours.
Yeah, 2 hours. And they would be the best 2 hours of your life.
How long is the show? The show's like each episode's like 30 minutes or an hour.
24.
Oh yeah, technically 24 because take out commercials. Oh, okay.
But
wait, where would I watch that though? What?
You could watch it on Funimation. I believe it's a Funimation show, and somewhere else that I'm gonna put into the chat because it's not where you should watch it, but I'm not gonna
put
the
official release.
Yeah, support the official release. Funimation. Gotta support the official release. I love Crunchyroll. I actually have my Crunchyroll. I pay for that every month. I love Crunchyroll. Naruto just wouldn't be the same. But back to Boku no Hero Academia. So do you mind if I haven't seen the 5th episode yet? Do you mind if we spoil like anything that happens in the first 4?
No, I can care less. I can look. I know what. Look, I might not watch every episode of Dragon Ball Super, but I know what's going on. Like, yeah. I always watch something to at least know what happened in the episode because I can care less.
Did you see the latest episode
of Super?
Yeah.
Which one?
Fighting.
The one that came out last night?
Yeah. Yeah, with him fighting Monaka.
Monica?
Oh, no, I haven't seen that one yet.
No, I haven't seen it.
No, it's like it's one of those like it's a lighthearted but actually has some action in it episode.
It's a filler?
Well, technically there is no filler for Super, technically.
Really? So it's like a manga anime?
Like
Yes.
It's a manga, May.
Yeah, because think about it. The
one of the few anime that's actually true to manga.
Well, because it's being written alongside, right?
No, it's actually ahead.
It's ahead.
The anime is ahead of the manga?
Yeah, the anime hasn't even finished the tournament.
The manga hasn't finished the tournament. Yo, but the anime, that's awesome. Because I'm not going to read the manga for that. Because mangoes aren't as tasty as anime.
Because like Dragon Ball is just so intense.
Yeah, you have to. It's so intense action wise. Yeah, so like I feel like you have to watch it to get the full effect. But
like there's certain ones like you don't like you can just read it, and then there's certain ones that like it's cool seeing it in motion.
Yeah, like one episode that I would probably read because it wasn't really action packed was Bulma going to that guy that knows everything, which was a total filler.
Actually, I saw it on there. Actually, no, that's in the manga too. But I was like, I saw it. It was so funny. I watched it. I saw it in the manga thing. I was like, that was funny. I was like, wow, really? I was like, how you just gonna mess that up like that? Come on.
I don't know. But no, if you want to talk about Dragon Ball Super, like it's pretty cool so far. I liked the most recent episode that I saw with the King of Everything talking to Goku like he was just normal.
Goku treats everyone like they're normal. Like he doesn't.
I know, and that's very Naruto of him, and it's awesome. Or actually, I guess Naruto is more Goku of him.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was about to rip you.
I had to think about that because like I said it, and I'm like, no.
The newest, biggest hole on your body because you said that.
Yeah, just because I watched Naruto first doesn't mean everybody did.
Well, like Goku's like he's so innocent and like just. Like,
you watched Naruto first?
Technically, yo, One Fried Chip, welcome back, bro. I like this guy. He helps me with Dark Souls.
I'm guessing he came from your stream. I was like, I don't remember this dude.
Yeah. But no, so like with Super, I really like the last episode where like Hit was like, I'll help you out, bro. They punch each other. It's over. Or Manaka punches him. He's like,
mm-hmm.
Hey, because Hit didn't care anymore. He's like, I don't care anymore. No. He's like, hit me, lose. Even though he almost got killed for it, but
Goku all of them intervened. I probably would have too, especially because he could probably kill Chomp.
It was kind of like sucked though when Goku came out of the Kaioken and you see how it was messing up his body, like his body was
boom boom.
I was like, ooh, that looked like it hurt so bad. I was like, shoot.
10% chance of living, but with a lot of pain.
Yeah,
well, no, he had a 10% chance of it succeeding.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Living, succeeding. I count living as succeeding. I don't know. I think that's so funny that like so he thinks that Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan with Kaioken could beat or could actually stand up to Beerus, and Beerus is apparently more powerful than Champa, so Champa would probably lose to Goku at this point.
No, I think they're kind of they don't know who would beat the other. It's just that one is more out of shape.
They talked about that though. They said like if we were to fight, who would win? And then they looked at like Champa's stomach, and he was like, "I can't." They were like, "Don't joke about that. You know I'm out of weight."
But I bet you if he wasn't out of shape, it would be like something like so close, like he couldn't even call it. Basically,
it wouldn't even be able to finish.
Oh yeah, because
the whole entire world would be gone.
Because even when Goku and Beerus were fighting, the worlds were. Just get destroyed. I was like, sheesh.
What was that, like 70%? Beerus 70%?
Yeah, basically.
I think they said 70%. That's why I'm bringing it up.
But
I remember these details, Justin, but names are out of my...
But think about it, 70%...
Yeah, I can tell.
And 70% of, like, using your potential in anime is so... Like, the difference between 70% and 80% is so vast that it's ridiculous.
Well, I mean, like, 2 minutes.
Because I remember, like, when Goku first fought Frieza was only using, like, 1%, and then he made it up to 50. And then when he went Super Saiyan, he just started whipping Frieza around like a little ragdoll. Then he went
Let me get to 100%, and I'll give you 1 pizza. Do you think this is a joke? 2 pizzas?
with stuffed crust.
Stuffed crust, King Kai.
You can eat it in reverse.
I can't even believe we're having this conversation right now.
And I love hearing when Piccolo be like, he's like, "Are you a Yoshi?" I was like, I thought you said you were the Yoshi. He's like, "Damn it, don't Goku!" I was like, when he says it, how he's dying all the time. Those are like some Piccolo's lines, like him saying, "Damn it, Goku," and then Dodge. Dodge is the most funniest thing.
Dodge.
And nerd. I was like, he messes go on.
I think my favorite one though is climb down.
Oh yeah, he's like, and then at the end he was like, and then he just screamed like, ah!
I yelled that at Leo last night while we played Dark Souls.
Yeah.
I yelled dodge and I yelled climb.
Yeah.
Piccolo and Vegeta I actually like Piccolo in it. Like
idiot.
So I like Piccolo so much in a bridge. It's like it's ridiculous.
Like, I love Tien.
Tien's the funny.
Oh my god!
I feel like we always come back to Dragon Ball.
Because we talk about anime, and we talk about Super, and then we talk about TFS.
Because TFS is hilarious.
We can go back to Boku no Hero Academia later because I still do want to talk about that, and that could eat up a whole fucking hour if I felt like it.
But I was like, TFS. It's funny, like I watched that. Now I watch that more than the actual episodes.
Yeah, no,
now.
I watched TFS.
Like, cause one, it's funny as heck, and then like it's summarized so much in a short amount of time too.
And it's actually like really like it's even though it's like a parody, it still gets the plot.
Yeah, the plot is the same. It's just that, and then you know the little mini differences that they change. Like instead of Guru dying, he got eaten.
They kill him.
Yeah. No, that's one of the funniest. Him saying nail is
nail. Call
nail
me
gun.
Super Kami Guru.
He's like, I saw a bird.
Nail.
He'd be like, nail.
What?
What? He's like, I saw a bird. Kick its ass. I was like, what? I was like, it made no sense. But
do you remember the drought? The one that killed all our people? The one you made us purge the albinos for? Yeah. I drank it. The water? I drank all of it. How do you think I got so fat?
I was like, that does make sense. Cause like,
how do you think I got to be so fat?
He was tall, but even though he's fat, he was tall, big as hell compared to everyone else. Like as far as height too, I was like, sheesh.
I love the part where like I like just thinking about random parts where Dende brings back Purunga, and he's like, why is there an albino in front of you? And he's like, these are Earthlings. And then they're like, those are ugly. He's like, I know.
I was like, sheesh.
Gohan, I want you to know, I love you. What?
Oh
God! Did I say it too fast? Oh God!
Before they went to the new planet.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God! I was like, really? And Dende hates Krillin. Dende hates Krillin so much. I can't wait for Dende.
Hey, little green.
I can't wait for Dende to come back in a bridge because he's at the end of the Cell Saga he comes back.
Yeah, at the end of the Cell Saga he becomes Kami.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, it's gonna be dope.
I'm Little Green, and now I'm Kami. That's so funny. Super Kami Guru.
I was there.
But back to the original topic because I love Boku no Hero Academia. The first 4 episodes so far have been amazing, and knowing what the manga, it's all right. It's all right. One fried chip. You don't have to.
One fried chip.
One fried chip. One ping only. No, with Boku no Hero Academia, knowing where the manga is right now, and I'm so happy with where the anime is going.
So I like how it's relating and how it's bringing it in motion and into life, basically.
Well, what it's really doing is it's telling the same story, a bit faster, but it's keeping all the detail. And it's in a motion form, which makes it so much easier for me to understand what's going on. Because like a lot of the time, I would read it and I'd be like, I'm guessing he threw something.
Because like one frame he's like this, and then the other frame it's already hitting the guy.
Leo's retarded when it comes to reading manga.
I like color, and
that has action in it.
Oh yeah, I forget manga. Forget sometimes. I forget manga is all black and white. Sometimes I just forget.
Yeah.
Like, not all manga is.
Not all of them. I'm talking about like majority of them are.
Some of them put out the actual chapters, and then they put out colored chapters.
Yeah, they usually do that. Most people just read the other ones, and then like then they just wait.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I'm really, really pleased with how it's going so far, and it's making me so happy.
Yeah.
Because like I love the manga like no other. Like it has one of the issues that like I could just reread and cry every time because it's just so good. And like the anime is encapsulating that, and it's making it actually like visible to me. Like even when he says smash, whenever he says smash, that's like, oh my gosh, I love it. And that's and the fact that he's growing so quickly, and that like when he threw the ball and he contained it to just a finger, that was like, oh my gosh, he's getting so much better so quickly, and he's so close to a Detroit smash. It's so close.
Yeah.
100% Detroit smash.
Oh yeah, well now that I think about it, another topic that I thought about, like now that I looked at some of these things on here, I guess Nick said that Star Fox Zero sucks ass. Isn't that the new one that came out recently or something?
Oh yeah.
Like that?
Oh yeah. It looks like it's a GameCube game, but it's for Wii U.
Oh, so the graphics haven't aged.
Graphics have not.
They haven't boosted up like they did with Samus and all the rest of the Link and all the rest of them.
Nope.
Dang,
it still looks. It still looks like.
I haven't looked at anything at all. I was like, I don't play anything on the Wii U anyway, so
it looks like duty.
Like, think about it. If I bought a Wii U, I'll probably be playing 2 games on there.
I'm holding up for the NX.
Smash Bros. And Mario Kart. Because Mario Kart is just a fun game you can play at any time, anywhere. And do you just log on to your PS4?
I did. Oh, yeah, I did. We are friends. Cool. I logged on so I could put it on orange mode or rest mode so I can charge my controller.
So
actually, I need to do that too.
Speaking of all that fun stuff,
NX.
Well, I was thinking, made me think of Nintendo.
Okay.
Party games.
Okay.
What is your favorite party?
Smash Bros. Smash Bros. Easily.
No,
I feel like Smash Bros. Is and will always be the epitome of couch co-op.
I want to say that it's
evolving into a multiplayer
Mario
game.
Party.
Oh, Mario Party's good too, though. Like those are both really good, like in master classes of their own games. And like I feel like Ronnie's gonna argue for Mario Kart, and notice how we're revolving around Mario.
Mario's good at
Cooking Mama 2. Yes.
Cooking Mama 2. That's what's up, bro. Yo, how about that Taco Master? I played that. Cooking Mama's good too, though. What do you think, Ronnie? Are you Mario Kart?
Yeah, Mario Kart is just fun as hell. Maybe because like I can play. That's a game like even like anyone can pick up and play. Like it's a racing game.
You would think that.
Well, no, like you can, and then if you want to bring up to the next level, you can tell them like how to do all the extra stuff. But they can do the basic stuff too. It's just like drive normally, and then maybe
not anymore though.
Not anymore.
Like you have to know how to like
do stuff. I haven't played
that shit.
I haven't played the most recent one though. I haven't played Mario Kart.
The one that you can go upside down in.
Yeah, the last one I played was the one on the Wii, and then we had like just driving, doing all that stuff, and we have a ball of fun time. And then because they have manual and automatic, so like so automatic you don't really drift, you just like do a regular turn.
I don't like automatic though.
I did at first, and then I got so used to it, I can care less about like manual anymore.
Yeah.
But I was like, it didn't bother me at all or anything. But
I like manual.
I like the fact it gives you the choice to pick between the two.
Yeah, the choice is really good. The choice is
I have a friend. Retarded when it.
What do you mean by that?
Like, legitimately can't drive in
Mario Kart
at all.
You already know who this. My girlfriend is. She's not that good at Mario. Well, actually, she's actually way better now than she was before.
Yes, but I'm not surprised that she's.
Actually, she played like Injustice: Gods Among Us too, and she actually wasn't that bad at it. She was button mashing like hell, but she like I let her go up the difficulties. First, she did like super easy. She beat that. Then she beat easy. She beat that. She beat medium. I was like, okay. And then she got like to like where it's like it's not super hard, but it's hard.
Yeah.
And then like she barely lost. I was like, and then she tried the super hard one and got her ass whooped. But but I was like, oh, okay. I was like, even though I was like she's button mashing my head, but it's like it's a fighting game, that a side scroller. Button mashing is like the main concept when it comes to those games half the time.
Yeah.
Like when you're unless you're being like super competitive, but if you're just playing and you're just trying to beat something or do something like completely ridiculous that you could probably never do on your own, you do it by accident. Actually, when it comes to games, all the best things that happen are always by accident, and you probably can like never redo it.
Yeah.
Yeah, button mashing, like, I don't know. I don't really like button mashing. I like strategy, like strategically pressing buttons.
Wow. One friendship. I just realized what you
said. Yeah. You want to read
when
that?
They had, so One Fried Chip says, when they add stick shift to Mario Kart, I'll get it.
That was dope. Like, look, you got the Mario Kart wheel, and you got a little stick shift, like, controller thing over here. You just be like, you turn around, you be killing it.
They could do what Forza does, and, like, instead of, like, or they could add, like, on Forza, it's like, for us, Ronny, it would be square and triangle, but it's X and Y. I mean, stick shift up or down.
He knows what X and Y are.
I know, but I'm trying to translate it so it's much easier to understand.
No, I know the difference between the controllers.
He can read at a green eggs and ham level.
Oh yes, green eggs and ham all day, every day, and Mr. Brown goes moo.
It's true. An old McDonald had a farm.
No, whoa, Leo.
No, we stick with Dr. Seuss over here. Dr.
Sorry.
Seuss all day, every day.
I thought we were talking about the books we read as a child.
No, we're talking about the books that we know how to read.
Like, that's the level we go up to. That's it.
One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish.
That's how our reading capacity goes up to. Like, I was surprised. Look, Dr. Seuss is what made me read that comment just now. It helped me.
It helped you
all through high school.
It threw you off that there was no rhyme, but you still got through it.
Yep.
If there was a rhyme, you would have been through it like easy, piece of cake. But like because there was no rhyme, you were like, that last word is g. Et? Get.
Dude, the last word is fantastic.
It is, and it looked like you were using it a second ago in this game. With the guy that, like, the Lone Star guy that, like,
that game looks so I'm getting that. I'm getting
like, doesn't it just look good?
Like, cause like it's
like even Justin,
even though I'm not much of a first person shooter, this game just looks like fun. Like, it's like one of those, like, futuristic. It's kind of cartoony, but it's like it's different. It's not like a regular, like, cause I don't really play Call of Duty and stuff like that.
I mean, I have it.
Well, I have. Like, clearly, like, if you haven't played it, like, if you play video games, you at least played it like at least once. So, but Justin knows me. I'm more the person who makes stuff worse instead of better, and it's awesome. Cause I remember one time we were playing zombies, and like he was dealing with some zombies going around.
Oh my god, I was kiting zombies like nobody's business, and it was painful.
And then, so he was going around this truck, just killing them, just going because like it was easy. But he's coming this way, and I come.
He literally run. He's like, "Oh, I'm alive. I'm gonna run right to Justin."
Like, look, I run. Like he's running. He's on the side of the truck, about to hit the and go around the truck. I run around the corner, like you know how like Shaggy and Scooby Doo coming around, and then like Fred and them wondering like what the heck, and then the ghost comes around. Like I ran by, and then I heard like he's like, "Why did you run by?" And then a herd of zombies came his way, and it just went for him because I was already gone. I was like, I was out, and he had to like use his exosuit and get out of there on his own. So
I used to play zombies a lot. I had a team of actually 3 other people that I just played. Like they were my friends, but we just fell in love with zombies, so we played that all the time. But like it was just so much fun. We used to get to like high rounds, like really high rounds. I just remember that so fondly.
Yeah, I was like, have you guys seen the new trailer for the new Call of Duty? Infinite Warfare?
Infinite Warfare? The one that's like everybody hates?
Because I remember one person, my friend talked about, oh, you seen that? I was like, yeah. I was like, what? I was like, they're in space now. I was like, what's it, Star Wars? I don't like it. They've escalated so much compared to like when I think about it, like they're going off like main world like regular war events, and then when they got past that, like past all the main wars,
Modern Warfare, yeah.
Like which one was the last regular? Was it Modern Warfare 3 of the last?
No, because even Modern Warfare was made to be the day it came out. That's what Warfare looked like. Modern Warfare 2, I believe, was 2020, maybe like 2016, and it came out like 2012. So it was 4 years in the future. It was 2020. I was right. Okay, and then Modern Warfare 3 is even farther.
Between 20 is not that far away if you think about it, because like they didn't have a bunch of super futuristic weapons. Like they were guns, but they
were believable, but they were still future.
Yeah,
like it was still what they believe future would be. So I would really count the last game that was actually in its time would be Modern Warfare 1.
Oh, okay, but I was just talking about like.
Modern Warfare 2 was pretty.
But I was talking about just as like a realistic time. That's what I meant.
Finest hour. Wait. So one fried chip said that Call of Duty Finest Hour is by far the best COD. Finest Hour, if I'm correct, is the one that takes place between 2 and 3, right? I played that so much and I hated every second of it.
You played it so much, but you hated it at the same time.
Because like I couldn't get past
aside from Modern Warfare.
Modern Warfare 2, or not Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty 2.
World at War.
World at War was so cool. Yo, what happened to like huge explosions taking off limbs?
Don't they still make new stuff for that?
No. Treyarch still makes games, but World at War is done.
Wait, I know people mod and make stuff off the game. That's what it was. And they make like their own zombie rounds, and like they make it like you can be the Iron Man and a bunch of other stuff. Like you're just in their costumes, and some of them actually have their powers and stuff. Like it's dope. It's like people they just play, and most of the YouTubers just play their mods and stuff, just like for entertainment, and it's hilarious.
That's so cool.
Yeah, but I think that's all they use the game for, because like that's like the game that a lot of people like, so they use those mechanics. But
gotta love OGs.
Yeah, OG Zombies was.
That is where zombies originated.
Yes. Nach der Untoten.
Yep.
Night of the Undead.
Good job. I'm proud of you.
Nach der Untoten.
That's when that was back in the day when zombies were like a very popular thing.
Like, that was before zombies.
I'm talking about in games and media in general. That's what I meant. Like in movies and stuff too. Because like
they introduced zombies though. They were the ones who were like, zombies are cool now.
Well, okay. Well, I guess technically Resident Evil did that a long time ago, but
yeah, but like Resident Evil.
But like, he means like in.
But like this, I feel like zombies. I feel like Modern Warfare, Call of Duty Zombies really sprung. Like everybody's like, "Yo, you play zombies, right?" And they're like, "Yeah." And then filmmakers got the hands of Call of Duty Zombies, and they were like, yo, let's make some films about this, and then zombies became like a mainstream thing. Of course, Resident Evil was first, but I don't think they focused on zombies as much as they did survival.
True. And then they start, because like they started making other types of things with that virus and stuff like that. So
yeah, it was more about the world they lived in and how to survive in it.
Yeah, and then people altering like zombie stuff to making stuff like even worse.
Yeah,
so, like,
yeah.
It's more like that.
Yeah, which is why I think that like zombies, or from Call of Duty zombies, is what really told like pop culture like use zombies.
Yeah, I was like, I think there's a time back then where zombies were cool, and then they probably died off some,
like,
and then
that was in the 80s,
that brought like a resurgence back to
yeah, definitely, like with Twilight and vampires. Vampires were everywhere, bro. Don't hate.
Like Twilight.
Ever since, before Twilight, vampires were nowhere, and then Twilight came and vampires were everywhere.
Oh my god, those movies. I think I only watched like the first one. That's because it was being played somewhere, and it was the only thing I can do at the time. So I'm just watching it. I'm like, oh, okay.
I read the first book.
I was like, do they not see this dude has
glistening
like this dude is pale beyond belief. And I was like, someone should take her to a doctor. Like, this office gets on alone. And I was like, sheesh. And then I was like, wait a minute. Like, don't vampires, they can't be in the sun? I was like, that changed.
Yeah, that's not a thing anymore.
Yeah, that's only for Dracula.
No,
Speaking of.
Yep. Don't watch. Don't play, I guess. I thought it was an anime.
No, that's what I meant.
Oh, you're playing the character I want to play. She looks so good. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, she looks like a great player. I meant Tracer, by the way. Tracer is the character I want to play in Overwatch.
How many characters are there? Or how many characters are letting you play as the beta? 'Cause I know the beta usually lets you play as a certain amount, too.
Oh, you can play as all.
Yeah, I think it's all of them, actually.
How many are there?
Okay, that's... One fried chip says, I read the Twilight fan fiction, if that counts. And then Chris also agrees with you, Ronnie, by the way. He says those movies.
When I was talking about Twilight, I was like, oh, those movies. I was like, yeah. I do that with... I say that with Twilight and High School Musical.
Dude, okay. So you just crossed a boundary. High School Musical is on another level, man. That is storytelling and music and movies at its peak.
Well, I'm not a musical guy, so
me neither.
But
oh shit, you're not musical.
No, I'm talking about like as far as movies, musical. That's what I meant.
Okay.
But no, I love music. You already know I love music in general. But I'm talking about when it comes to movies. It's like, okay, unless it's Disney or Pixar, because they just do it awesomely for no reason. But like,
Frozen.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, dude! I watched that once.
Did we ever tell the story of what happened?
Nope.
With a certain
does it involve Nick?
No.
No.
Okay, then cool. Tell it.
It involves our other sweet mate, or Justin's roommate from last year.
My roommate.
Was it not Ronnie? I was always under the impression that Ronnie was your roommate.
Ronnie was my sweet mate, not my roommate. Well, yeah, he might as well have been my roommate. He spent enough time in my room.
Yeah, like either I was in his or he was in mine. It was always like that. So it didn't matter.
But so we shared a joined bathroom.
Kinky.
Oh man, you know it. Always. But because of that, we could hear everything that happened.
Oh.
So I think it probably started with me. With the idea that if you're in the bathroom, it's okay.
Of course.
Oh yeah, I think me and Justin do that all the time. Like you can tell when I'm in the shower, and you can tell when he's in the shower. You already just based off the music. Like basically, if he's usually playing stuff from like Rooster Teeth and all the other stuff, that all their
he plays
music and
podcasts.
Stuff. Yeah, and then
no, I usually have like the RVB sound.
Like something like that. And then when I'm in the shower, it's either like Michael Jackson and old school hip hop or just rap in general. It's awesome. But
so we're getting ready to record, I think. Right?
Yeah.
For just the tip?
Yep.
Yeah.
The good days. All
the days.
Ronnie and I are sitting there. We're waiting for Nick to come.
Actually, I wasn't there. You guys were waiting for me. Nick was there. I was there when we were messing with him and did it the second time.
Oh, right. So I guess Nick and I were waiting for Ronnie to come back. And all of a sudden, like Nick and I are talking and I'm like, Frozen? Like, no. And so we're like, I keep hearing like, the let it go, that, the whole song. The door at the bathroom, I'm like, there's no fucking way. Because he'd been in there for, a good while. Yeah. So we obviously knew what he was doing.
And he wasn't taking a shower.
No.
Wait. This is who was in the bathroom?
Shiva.
My roommate.
Okay.
Oh
no.
So he's, doing a 2. And I just hear, let it go. Let it go. And I don't think he knew we heard it.
I think he said he was on like Pandora or something.
Yeah, he said he's on Pandora or Spotify. Spotify music.
Bowel movement.
So like the first Justin said like it played one time. So like if Spotify, it plays once and then it goes to something else completely different.
Yeah, so I talked loudly. I'm like, Shiva, are you listening to Frozen? He's like, no, it's on radio.
But then Justin told me it played again.
It came on again.
Yo, I'm not gonna hate on the kid because he needed motivation.
So we ended up having it where the next time he went to the bathroom, Ronnie and I are sitting there, and
we get a speaker.
I had my speaker, and so I loaded it up. We saw him getting ready to go in there because it was like very obvious that he was getting ready to do his
number 2
work.
Bowel movement.
His work.
Escapades.
Yes. Put the speaker down and just started blasting Let It Go.
Every time he went to use the
Every time he went in there.
Was he a cool guy or were you just picking on someone?
No, he was a really cool guy.
All right, cool.
No,
cool.
Like he's like the first thing he'd be like fuck you guys, and then he'd be like,
fuck you,
and he'd just laugh, and then
the other
times we're just like, and then we just end up just singing it for no reason. After,
hey, you on the toilet? Let it go, let it go.
I was like, oh wow,
that is super funny.
It was hilarious. It became a running gag for like the rest of like that second half of the semester.
Yeah.
And then while he was on the toilet, he yelled. He was like he was listening to Let It Go, but what he was really yelling was Barry Allen.
Oh my
Pickle.
God. Yeah, he was letting go of the pickle. Anyway.
He was letting go of Barry Allen's warm microwave pickle. We just merged 2 of the jokes.
I was like,
yes, we did.
Put it
all
together.
I like them a solo. I like singular. Barry Allen.
Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
So if anybody watching this is confused as to why I just keep saying random things, it's because sometimes we have a list of stuff that like we'll think of throughout the week we don't want to forget, and so we post them in Discord, and I'm literally doing my best to read off every single one that out because he's not here. We're gonna talk about him.
He told us last minute that he wouldn't be here.
Yes, he literally told us 3 hours before that he wasn't.
Is that one of his things? Oh, that is.
Oh, what? The dogs or cats? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first thing.
Yeah. So no, Barry Allen's people. No.
Do you want to? Are we doing this one next? Are we doing the only one we haven't talked about next?
The one after Star Fox?
Yeah.
No, we're not talking.
I didn't think so.
So that's why we keep jumping to these random topics like more than usual, because I'm really mad at Nick, and I want to talk about all this because he's gonna come back next week. I guarantee he's gonna watch it.
Nope.
Because if he does, he would know that I think he's a swell guy, and that we all really care about him.
Yeah.
But he's not gonna watch this, so he's never gonna know I said that. But he's gonna come back next week. Like, oh well, sorry, we already talked about all this.
Let it go.
But I've been working folding clothing a lot recently.
Practicing.
Were you thinking about the teleportation?
No, I was not.
Okay,
I was actually. You have like a song that gets stuck in your head a lot.
No.
No.
It depends.
Or
it depends.
Stuck in your head isn't the right way to say it. Do you have a song that if you like need something to think about that you like start singing?
Yeah, I guess I do now that I think about it. If you've ever heard me like tap with my not only my fingers but like with my pens and pencils, I immediately
none of the viewers have heard you.
I immediately go to like First Date, because for me when I played that on the drums that was such a huge achievement. So like I'll just like sit there and I'll be like, and I'll just like keep going and I'll do the whole song and people will be like, what was that? And I'll be like, how the fuck do you not know that was First Dates by fucking Blink-182? How'd you not know that? And like I just do that, and it's something that I do like when I think. So like, I'll just sit there and just, but like it's just like a nervous thing also. So I don't know. I guess I do that. Justin.
Look, Justin already knows this. Look, basically, like, cause me and Justin just listen to like older music when we're in the dorm, and just have a great time. It's just hilarious and just do stupid stuff. That whole playlist can go through my head at any time, at any moment. Basically,
really?
Yeah, like Michael Jackson and all the other old school songs. Look, I can go from going in my head, going from Michael Jackson to Heavy D in like less than like 2 seconds, which are completely different musicians, but like it's just a different thing. I was like, or whatever, just like clicks in my head at the moment, or the theme for the Globetrotters, or like
that got so. I love that song. Don't get me wrong, but I put it in one of my playlists for when I stream, and it kept coming on, and now I can't listen to it unless like it's just a random thing. Like if I play it, I can't listen to it.
So I used to have the Globetrotters come through my head. Right now, it is the Mario theme. That
fold. Place the shirt. Fold. Place another shirt. Make a new stack. Fold a new shirt.
Oh my god.
We're gonna stop right there.
Yeah. Cut. Scene. We're taking that
now.
It's been that and Zelda theme.
Oh, that's funny because when like the other week like somebody said something and like okay, so like my uncle brought his car so I could put stuff in it, so like when I moved out it would be easier. And while he was opening the trunk, I was like do 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 bum 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 bum, and he was like, "What's that?" I'm like, "You're not a nerd."
I was like, and then another one will pop up right after. I'm like, geez. I was like, we get the
I've got enough secret items.
Like people on YouTube when they're making like when they're making series, like you know how people make like machinimas out of like Brawl and stuff and make their own storylines out of it, and then like they abuse like random like gaming things like that all the time, and it's just like it's good for entertainment. It's just funny. like, sheesh. I was like,
all right, Justin, you can address that. Or Ronnie. I don't know how to combat that.
One Fried Chip said, I'm gonna be honest. Zelda music gives me the weirdest half chub. I don't know why.
I don't know how to combat that.
oh my, whoa.
Good for you?
Well, I'm gonna just drink this syrup.
Oh, what? Why are you drinking syrup?
Because
why aren't you?
Look, I got some Eggo waffles in here. I'm good. I can eat the waffles after, and then I
have root beer that's masquerading as hot chocolate. I love this cup. I love this cup because, like, whenever I'm using it, it's never hot chocolate. It's always something else.
Oh man,
it's perfect. It gives the perfect sense of what's in his cup. Oh, it's hot chocolate. But is it hot chocolate? You'll never know.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun. Oh, that's another thing that be stuck in my head is the Godzilla theme.
I don't know it.
Godzilla.
Godzilla. From the TFS.
Yeah.
Okay. And then when he's like, "We shouldn't really be doing this outside, should we?" Ah, Godzilla.
That's a very interesting name. Kenshinuyasha.
What's that?
It's a mix of Kenshin and Inuyasha.
What is it supposed
Fist
to
of
be?
the North Star and
like the mix of the TV shows?
Yeah.
I just read what
as a gamer
chip.
tag.
I just read what one chip said.
Oh. I'm sorry for being such a deranged child. I don't go out.
Okay, we don't want Leo out of his cage much either.
Yeah, I mean, I don't leave this room often. That's upsetting.
I was like, no one's seen Leo. Look, this is the most you'll ever see Leo on a video camera.
Like, if you're wondering where Nick is, we actually just put him. He's in the basement.
Shut up, Nick. Shut up. Quiet down.
The basement isn't good enough.
Oh, the basement isn't good enough.
No.
He doesn't. Not worthy of the basement.
He's in the crawl space.
The crawl space.
Of the basement.
The
where it is
space.
Moist.
He's like Vision. And you'll get that reference when you see it.
Have you ever... I
no.
guess probably not. Because you guys don't work.
I do, but okay.
Well, not...
I used to, but whatever.
I'm sorry, it doesn't count as a job, Leo.
That's not what I was talking about, but go on.
Have you ever been around somebody who's been at a company for a long time and they're in a high position and they talk down to you and you just look at them and you're like, in your head, you're just like, I could do your job so much better.
Yes.
No, I've never had a job, but I've been with people who are like that, especially in the sports world. People who've been there on the team for like 3 or 4 years or whatever, and they're like seniors or whatever, and they think that they're just the dude.
They're the shit.
Yeah, and they're they haven't got like anything like super like worthy like being on there. It's like more like by default because you've been here for so long.
I have a manager. I'm not gonna. For reasons.
I thought he was gonna be like, I'm not gonna say his name, Jeff.
No.
That's so weird because I just looked at the Twitch channel for. That's so weird.
No.
Holy cow!
Stop talking. At my current job at Costco.
What? No, I'm literally talking about the one like the.
I know.
Streaming.
I know.
Right now. Okay, whatever.
So, I'm sure most people know. I have an injured back. I sprained my back about 5 weeks ago yesterday. And so this manager keeps talking to me because he's just like, what's going on, buddy? Like, why aren't you like healed? Like, what's going on? Like, I have a sprained back. It takes, it can take up to at least 2 months to heal. And that's not counting the time that I have to spend working. Like, that's not counting time that I spend aggravating the injury from work. So he pulled me aside today, because I have new work restrictions and I have to sit at a table or sit in the office and answer the phone for 4 hours. I'm only allowed to work 4 hours and I have to be sitting for 75%. So he pulls me into his office and he's just like, so what's going on? I'm like, I'm trying to do my job. And he's like, yeah, I know. Why aren't you getting better? I'm like, I'm not a physician. He says, I was out doing yard work yesterday and I'm sore today and I'm old. And this other manager who's in the room said he was out yesterday doing yard work as well. And, he's sore too. But we still both do our jobs. You get what I'm trying to say here? And I'm looking at him and I'm like, yeah? But you job while you're sore. It's like, well, I hear you're in pain, and that's kind of why you're not wanting to work. And I looked down, I'm like, I almost can't get out of bed in the morning. It's a little bit different from, being sore from waking up, leave. Like, if you had an employee who, like, had physical documentation that he has an injury that he can't work with, like, would you just be like, nah, I work when I'm sore, so you gotta be fine? Like, does that seem acceptable for a manager to do?
No.
Like, you have medical.
That's technically illegal too.
That you hurt yourself.
Especially if you're getting workers' comp for it. Like, he should already be aware of it.
Well, so the problem is he just kind of assumes he keeps calling my injury a pulled muscle. So he keeps saying, like, I have guys pull their muscle, all the time here at work, and we put them out in clothing for a week and they're fine. And every single time he says that, I look at him, I'm like, I didn't pull a muscle. I sprained it or worse. Like, I have to go in for an MRI to find out what actually happened to my back. And he's like, yeah, but you're young, you're 20. You shouldn't be getting injured like this. Like, you shouldn't be injured. You're fine.
What? Oh, that's some complete bull.
Like,
I had surgery on my knee.
How? I've punctured a lung.
Oh, okay. That's like more deadly than ours. Cause like we just like ours. I'll just be walking.
Like when I go to the doctor, like when you get injured, they'll ask you like, what's your like on a scale of 1 to 10, what's your pain at? Right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So when I first went into the doctor, he's like, okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, what's your pain at? I'm like, no, it's like a 6. And it's like, okay, well, that's not too bad. I said, well, that's based off a scale where a 10 is having a tube shoved through my chest without anesthesia. And he's like, all right, 6, pretty bad. Like, yeah. So I go in the other, like, 2 days ago, Thursday or something, and I look at him like, he's like, what's your pain at? I'm like, it's like a 7 or 8 right now. Like, I honestly had to leave work the day before because I couldn't stand. And he's like, all right, I'm going to get you some steroids. We're going to get you an MRI because you should not be hurting that badly if it's just a sprained muscle. Like, it's a doctor's office that Costco sent me to. And they're saying that they don't believe that the doctors are giving me, like, that I'm playing the doctors and I'm just trying to pull workman's comp. Like, that's what this manager is just basically assuming. He thinks that I'm trying to get workman's comp so that I'm getting paid for not working. When in reality, I am working. It's people abusing short-term disability. And I'm not even making enough money to be able to live in my apartment. Like, it doesn't make sense why I would try and do something like that when I would have to at least make enough money to live in my own.
This guy just sounds like a cock.
Yeah, it's like he made it seem like we can't get injured. What are you talking about? Don't even like even just athletes alone. They're like what? We're in like our 20s and all the other stuff. We get hurt more than y'all do. The old people do. So I'm like, y'all look, y'all, yours is more like your body's a little older, so like,
well, you know
it can happen quicker.
You know what's funny to me is,
yeah.
That's the second time you made me laugh. That's the second time you made me laugh because the first comment he said right before that.
So I'm gonna have to explain why I started laughing. I stopped talking. One fried chip said, I tore my quad and I had to get a rub down from a 60-year-old man.
Kind of liked it.
I kind of liked it. But what's funny to me is that this guy, he's like, I've worked for the company for 25 years. Like, I've seen everything that's happened here. I've seen guys, pull muscles and they just get right back up. And when he says, I'm kind of like, I'm sore today and I'm still working, I really wanted to look at him and just be like, you walk around the warehouse maybe once every 2 hours. The rest of the time you spend it sitting in a chair typing email. Kind of different situations from where I have to be lifting at least 50 pounds just to be able to qualify for my job. Like, if you can't lift 50 pounds, you can't do my job. You have to be able to lift 50 pounds. And to what you were saying, Ronny, younger people do get injured more because we do the jobs that the older people can't, and that you're a lot more likely to get injured doing.
Yeah, because
we just spring back faster.
Well, we spring back faster, but we're also, we're typically stronger than the older people.
But we're more likely to get hurt because we're doing like so much.
Mm-hmm.
So much, a lot of stress on your body. And it depends on what you're doing too.
It's also the older people that put into effect the policies for how you're supposed to be doing that stuff.
Yeah.
So it's the people that don't do it that make the policies for it.
Yeah. So wait, you hurt your back at work?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I hurt my back at work doing my job. Like, not doing anything wrong. And he just assumes that, I should be better within a week, and it's been 5 weeks, and he's like, what's going on? You should be better by now.
Interesting.
Yeah. That's my rant for the night. I had to get that off my chest because I had to sit in an office with him all day today and listen to him yell at other people. So
how old is he?
I don't know. He's like 45.
Oh, in his 40s. Yeah.
Midlife crisis.
Seriously though, like it's funny to me because his dad works at corporate or Costco, and that's like his biggest selling point. Like he'll walk up to me and he's like telling me about stuff that he's heard from his dad. I'm like, I knew about that like 3 months ago because my dad told me. A little bit higher up than your dad. Sorry. And it just like every single time he's like, yeah, no, my dad was telling me about this stuff at corporate. My dad. The 45-year-old guy bragging about his dad.
Usually the dad's supposed to be bragging about
son. Yeah,
the son.
Yeah.
So that's about time for us. Again, we're still
time keeps on slipping.
We're still accepting applications.
Into the future.
Will be all week.
And if you can make cookies, you'll get a bonus.
Yes. If you can make cookies,
you have to ship it somehow.
Just send us a message and I'll give you a shipping address.
3 of them.
I mean, they're all gonna be the same, but that again, that's all we have time for right now. Um, this episode. So thank you everybody that stopped by. Thank you to those of you listening to the audio version on iTunes. We right now we actually episode 1 isn't even out on iTunes because of editing stuff. But it looks like it's probably going to be every week a new episode's going to be released, and it's going to be probably delayed by a week until
cool.
it gets a little bit more well processed.
Yeah.
But again, thank you to everybody that stopped by. Thank you to everybody listening. This week's episode was sponsored by Not Nick. The leading industry of having fun and not being bored to death.
Oh, makes sense.
Wow, that went from here and it went straight down.
I thought but if it was sponsored by Nick, it would be the leading disappointing company.
Oh, the leading disappointment.
Yeah.
In children that moms have ever had on Mother's Day.
Oh man.
Hey, he didn't show up. That's all I'm gonna say. But yes, thank you. Hey guys.
Hey.
You want to do this again?
I'll be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Till then.
Plus ultra.